Hi everybody, welcome back to another crypto news update from your Crypto Mastery channel. Today we'll be focusing on three different topics. The first being the Bitcoin price at the moment, why that's happening and what's going on in the Bitcoin space. The second, we're going to take a look at Polygon and what the future of that may look like, specifically from a gas and fees perspective. And the third piece, let's take a quick look at an exciting NFT that's got huge potential for gains that's being launched within the next couple of weeks. So let's get into the crypto news. So firstly, let's take a look at the biggest news of the day, and that's the fall in the Bitcoin price and how that's dragged down pretty much the whole market as it's taken that dip. Now, the big question on everyone's lips is this a bear market? Are we in a bear market now? Or is this a signal of a bear market moving forward? I believe the definition of a bear market is something around, if the overall kind of market dips by 20%, it's classed as a bear market. However, in the crypto space, 20% dips aren't kind of unprecedented, or aren't things that we wouldn't expect to see, a dip and then a rise. So even if we were to look at this and say, would we double that? Would we say 40%, 45%, 50% would be a sign of a bear market for the crypto space? It's certainly interesting because over the past 24 hours, we've seen around a 7 to a 10% dip in Bitcoin's price. If we look back over a 2-month period, we can see it's almost getting up to that 40% decline from where it was 2 months ago. So I definitely think the strong indicators to say we actually either are in a bear market currently or we're starting to head into that bear cycle. Now, the real question is, is this what happened with Bitcoin to cause this price dip? So really, there were two things that have happened around the fall of the Bitcoin price. The first being that, the Federal Reserve's kind of December FOMC session kind of confirmed plans to hike its rates. And this impact kind of, soon trickled into the crypto space and it impacted the Bitcoin price. We've also got the big news in Kazakhstan, where they've got the fuel kind of situation going at the moment, a lot of protests, the government cutting off internet access. And ultimately, as soon as that really happened, we did see kind of an 18% kind of drop in the overall kind of Bitcoin hash rate. So is it Kazakhstan? Is it the the Federal Reserve news? Who knows? It could be either or. It's probably a mix of both. But we have seen a heavy dip in the Bitcoin price today. Could it fall further? Of course it could. It could go down even more. We'll have to see how that news plays out and how Bitcoin kind of recovers. We can see from the chart here quickly, it dipped all the way down to 42,000 and then it corrected back up to 43,000. And it seems to be holding anywhere between kind of, 42.5 to 43,000. So it's holding at the 43,000 mark at the moment. So let's see how that plays out over the next few days. So the next news of today is the rise in gas fees for Polygon. Now, with Polygon and with the rise of kind of, the metaverse and the play-to-earn games, on the kind of Polygon kind of blockchain, recently there was the release of the Sunflower Flowers game, which has got kind of, a huge amount of numbers on that platform, around 385,000 users, all trying to earn rewards, all trying to do things on that platform. Now, the cause and effect of this is having that hike in demand, having that hike in usage on the network has caused a huge spike in gas fees for the network. You can see currently the gas fees stand at around about 700 GWEI to maybe 1,000 GWEI if you want a rapid transaction. So that's a huge increase from what we saw it at around 30 GUI previously. So what does this mean for the network longer term? I mean, we already know with things like Ethereum, high gas fees is a real barrier for engagement for a lot of people who kind of use the blockchain, want to interact on the blockchain, whether that be through gaming, NFTs, or anything else that's kind of, transacted on that blockchain. So unless this is kind of resolved, and unless this can be resolved, what does this mean for the future of Polygon? We'll keep a close eye on this, see kind of what happens with the actual gas fees over time. But at the moment, they're up over 16x. And if it continues, I can see this being a real barrier for engagement for Polygon moving forward. And the final topic I want to bring you today is an investment hot pick. And this is something called Bad Days NFT that will be launching very soon through the Bluezilla ecosystem. So I'll put some links in the description down below. So what is Bad Days? So Bad Days is basically a series, an animated series that started off on YouTube that has become really, really big to actually show superheroes within the Marvel universe and beyond who are having bad days, right? So it shows the bad days of the superheroes. It's got a massive following online, billions and billions of views for these videos. So it's already got that huge potential from a social perspective. Add that into the fact of it entering the NFT and the kind of, the GameFi space from a crypto perspective. This has got huge potential. So check this out because you don't want to miss this investment. Thanks again for watching today's update on the crypto news. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can keep up to date with what's happening in the crypto space and what new investments are coming up that you can get in on early. Before I go, don't forget to kind of do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial advice. So please do your own research and invest where you think the potential is. So for now, I'll let you go and I'll catch you next time.